Welcome back, everyone. Tonight's first game appetizer between the Rockcastle Rockets coming in at 15-14 against Somerset Briar Jumpers 17-10. But first, Pulaski County Gym is starting to fill up for this first game. It's I, Brandon Foister, and tonight, calling alongside of me in the first game and a little bit in the second game is Nate Unthink. Nate, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you, Foister?
Doing great. Glad to have you here, man. Well, tonight, Nate, we're getting right into it. Two teams that have the records I just said, but you know what? Doesn't matter anymore. It's a new season. It's 0-0. It's tournament time.
Yes. Rockcastle's played them both, so in both meetings this year, so we should be good. We should be in for a good one today.
Surprisingly enough, though, of course, you know, not to go backwards, to go forwards. Somerset Briar Jumpers ending their regular season to a 22-point loss to the Danville Admirals, which last night found themselves in an overtime win against Danville Christian. It was just a gutsy, gut-out win to advance and survive and move on. But, you know, that's kind of surprising because that kind of tells the story of what we saw. The last time we saw this team in Pulaski County Gym, it was crazy in here. It was the second game of a doubleheader where we went into a overtime with a crazy shot by Carson Fraley. But it was Ingrid Whitaker and Ben Godby that was just playing out of their minds, out of control. Folks, we're going to count down here, and it looks like we are going to bring you the national anthem, the singing and playing of the national anthem from Miss Meredith Braun and her choir chamber choral orchestra students. So it's a nice treat for everybody here. And we're going to say hello first, Nate, to our sponsors here at Maroon Sports Network and thank our sponsors with some advertisements. So stick around.
Welcome to Sports Den,
the one-stop shop that has all your sporting needs.
Sports Den has the largest selection of sporting equipment, including the best quality baseball and softball gloves by Wilson, Rawlings, and Mizuno, and bats by Easton, Rawlings, Louisville Slugger, and DeMarini. Show off your school spirit and represent your favorite team. Looking for the perfect Christmas gift? Look no further than a Letterman jacket. Sports Den is your number one stop shop for the modern athlete and casual fan. Call Sports Den 606-678-4484, conveniently located between stoplight number 19 and number 20 on Highway 27. And we're back. The fight songs are playing. It's 20 seconds and counting down. Nate, it's almost tip-off for the first round of our doubleheader tonight. Stick around, folks, for our stream to cut off where we will bring you live the Casey County Rebels and the Pulaski County Maroons following this game. Winner advances to the district championship game. But first, Jumpers Rockets. So here we go. But first, the honoring of our nation's flag by the singing and playing of the national anthem.
District Tournament action. Tonight, it's the boys' turn. And our first game tonight features visitors on the scoreboard, the Rockcastle County Rockets. And the home team on the scoreboard, the Somerset Briar course under the direction of Meredith Braun. Somerset Prior jumper. Starting in car number 13 is 6'2" freshman Aiden Action. Starting in car number 15 is 6'1" sophomore Josh Bruner. Starting in car number 4 is 6'6" sophomore Starting in car number 3, 6'2" junior Ben Godby. And starting in car number 22 is 6' junior Indred Whitaker. The Rocket Jumpers are coached by Ryan Young and assistants Darren Kittner, Brad Carroll, Lincoln Powell.
Well, Nate, the starting lineups have been announced. Warm-ups is over. The talking stops now. The dream continues, but only for one that wins this game to move forward and punch your ticket to the 12th region tournament. Nate, you noticed something here in the starting lineups, didn't you?
Rockcastle County is starting 4 underclassmen.
Very young
Somerset
team.
is also starting 3 underclassmen with 2 juniors.
So that tells you one thing. The future is bright for both programs. Here we go. Tip is up. Out of bounds. It's going to go towards the jumpers. Here is Ben Godby. Going to inbound for the jumpers, number 3. To number 15.
Bruner.
Josh Bruner bringing it up for the jumpers, getting them started. Into the corner to Whitaker, who was red hot last time he was here. Picking up right where he left off. 3 in the corner. Bottom.
Whitaker loves playing in this gym.
Yes, he does. Apparently, when the lights come on, that young man blows up. Ben Godby getting after it defensively against number 5, Rogers.
Still
Turnover
Godby.
now, Rockets. Godby's going to bring it up and drive into the lane. Shoots it up. Off the glass. Hits nothing. Rebound, Rogers. Off and running for the Rockets. Gets it to number 35 here. That is Dunaway with the shot. It's missed. Long rebound to Godby. He hits the deck. Young coach Ryan Young for the Briar Jumpers and a young coach Aaron Cash for the Rockets. Both coaches, up-and-coming risers, have played in their districts and regions before as in high school themselves. Here's Bruner right now bringing it in for the Jumpers. Dribbles into traffic, kicks it out to number 13, Absher. In and out, no good. Rebound goes to Craig, and he gets it to Rogers. Back to Dunaway. Dunaway back to number 12, Kidwell. Kidwell drives, kicks it up to number 10, Craig. 35 Dunaway slowing it down as Briar Jumpers are in zone defense. Here is number 12, Kidwell, back to Craig for 3. In and out, rebound goes to Godby. Godby quickly up into the half court, dribbles in, spin move, drives into the lane, throws it up, hits nothing, saves it after his own miss, gets the rebound to Absher. Absher kicks it back to Godby, no good.
Good box out by Dunaway. Steps call.
And steps right now on Dunaway.
This Briar Jumper basketball. Going left to right. Bruner will take it up.
Every night this week except Friday.
Dribble handoff to Whitaker over to Absher. Down to Whitaker.
Right, Whitaker there in traffic. Back out to Absher. Absher in the corner to Bruner. Bruner finds Whitaker in movement. Now to Godby in the corner, wide open for a 3. Misses. Rebound goes to Kidwell. Kidwell to number 5, Rogers. 10, Craig in the corner now for the Rockets. Trying to get something going. Oh, my goodness. The top of the key now, Rogers dribbling, trying to find something. Defense is all in his grill right now early on by the pressure applied by the Jumpers. Kidwell now back to the top to Craig. Craig back to Rogers. Rogers in the lane in traffic,
Tough
throws
shot.
it up. Acrobatics, 3-2 now. Jumpers up by 1. Here's Whitaker all the way up. Finds Loneski. Good 2-man basketball there. Assist from Whitaker there. Nice. Nice play. And Whitaker was the one that gave us fits in a mismatch in the last game. Taking advantage of it here with the young Rockets team. Kidwell back outside to Hunt. The top of the key to Rogers. Rogers back to Hunt. Back to Kidwell at the top for 3.
Lefty.
Lets it go. Ties the ball game up at 5 apiece, Nate.
Good open shot.
Bruner with a man all over him.
Drifted.
Gets it out to Whitaker for 3. No good.
Tap
Tip
out by
rebound
Absher.
goes to Kidwell for the Rockets. Craig has it. Kicks it over to Rogers. Back to Kidwell. Down low to Hunt, who puts it up and in. Falling down early, Nate. The Rockets have now settled into this
Battled
first
back.
quarter. Got it back in. Absher in the corner here. Gets it down to his big man Loneski. Met by 2 defenders. Almost turns it over. Loneski's able to pick it up from out of bounds. Down to Godby. Back outside to Whitaker. Set for a 3. It's good. When he has his feet set and his shoulders square, he's one of the best shooters in our region here. That's
Most
Whitaker.
definitely. Whitaker finished with 39 points in the game here a couple weeks ago.
Gosh, just absolutely playing out of his mind.
They're called a hook on Whitaker there.
And we got a call away from the ball on Whitaker. And that'll be his first, team's first. Rockets now going to inbound here. They got all the momentum, but Whitaker ended their drought with the 3.
Wilson and Parson will come in for the Rockets.
Trenton Wilson, number 24. And here is 23 all the way to the cup. That's Parsons. Puts the Rockets back out on top.
Jack Brunner checked in the game for the Briar Jumpers.
Takes up a lot of space there, and Brunner now at the top of the key. Finds Absher, number 3. Godby's got it at the elbow and brings it out to the top of the key. Back to Brunner, set, fakes. Got his man in the air, lets it go for a long 2. Got it. He did all of that in stride, Nate, off the bounce. It looked good.
Good pump fake to get his defender in the air to get where he wanted. Still Godby.
35, Dunaway.
Hey.
And Godby throws it down.
That's a momentum shifter that the Briar Jumpers needed.
Big time play here in this district game right now to throw it down. 35, Dunaway for the Rockets. Dribbles in. Met by 2 defenders in the lane, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Parsons. Parsons thought about the 3, looking for Rogers underneath. Dribble drive, handoff to number 10, Craig for a 3, it's good.
All tied up at 12.
We got ourselves a ball game here.
Referee timeout.
Got a timeout here, shaking up here on the play is number 15, Josh Brunner, and looks like he took a shot.
It looks like 8th grader Josh Lewis will replace Brunner after being banged up on the play.
8th grader in for Brunner now. As you said, was that number 5? Or?
Yes.
Josh Lewis. Whitaker now brings it up to Parsons. Now Lewis at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Godby. Godby swings, drives right, spins left, dribbles into the lane. They're going to call him for steps. Turnover, Jumpers. Rockcastle now has come out big right now in this first game. Answering everything that's thrown at him early on by the Jumpers, weathering the storm. Here is number 24, Wilson. Kicks it over to 5, Rogers. Back into the corner, Rogers for 3. No good. Rebounds up. It looks like it's off the hands of Hunt. Number 20 for the Rockets. It's going to go to the Jumpers now. 1 minute, 11 seconds left to go in this first quarter. It's been a fast quarter time-wise because both teams are getting up and down the court, playing their style of basketball. Whitaker met by 24, Wilson. Godby looking for Whitaker underneath, stolen away by Hunt. And Rogers has it up for the Rockets, brings it up, gets into their offense. Here is number 10, Craig, puts up a mid-range, no good. Out of bounds, it's gonna go to the Jumpers.
Sub. Senior Jaden Burton will come into the game for the Rockets, replacing number 10, Walker Craig.
It's a young man's game, and now we got the senior young man, number 4, Burton, coming in for the Rockets. Going to try to swing some momentum their way. Absher dribble drive handoff to Lewis. Lewis finds Absher in the left wing. Nothing there. Met by a defender. Rockets man-to-man right now, giving the Jumpers all they can handle defensively. Whitaker spins off his man, dribbles into the lane and got contact. They're going to whistle up, I'm going to say number 20, Hunt. And big physical move. That guy, Ingrid Whitaker, does not shy away from contact. He really takes it to his man.
Whitaker got to the line there, but it's good to see Rockcastle pressing the ball early to try to shut down their guard play. Putting heavy pressure on the ball up in the perimeter.
That's exactly right. First free throw's up, it's good. Craig's checking in, number 10 for the Rockets. Takes Rogers out of the game, number 20 for the Rockets. Coach Cash swinging a good 7-8-man rotation here early on, trying to play the boxing round game, taking the jab and playing for a marathon here, not for a knockout punch in the first quarter.
It's a long season. This is the final stretch.
Senior drives right now. It's Burton, can't connect. Bruner takes it coast to coast and scores for the Jumpers off the missed layup opportunity on the other end. Quick turnover by the Rockets. That was Rogers. Throws it up. That's the end of the first quarter. It's 16-12. We're going to thank our sponsors. Stick around, folks, as we bring you the second quarter action. Welcome back to Pulaski County Gym. As we just said, thank you to Alex Wilson and Ridgenet for all of your decal needs. See Alex Wilson and Ridgenet. Nate, keeping up with the stats over here. Big quarter here by some of our Jumpers, huh?
Yes, Whitaker finished that quarter with 8, and we have 2 from Leneski, Josh Bruner, Godby, and Jack Bruner, all amalgamating to a total of 16 points. Forster, do you want to talk about what Duggar brought us up here?
Yes, Miss Susie Duggar brought her famous, always famous, hot crackers. And we would like to thank Susie Duggar for thinking of us and taking the time in her kitchen to bring such nice gifts. Hopefully it brings sweet luck in the second game tonight for the Maroons. Starting here in offense early on is the Jumpers as number 23 jumps into traffic. Parsons kicks it back out to Craig. Rogers drives baseline on his man, had an open layup, still can't connect. That's 2 missed opportunities from the end of the first quarter to now for the Rockets. Just get to the cup and just can't put those bunnies in there.
It's a tough lay on the left side, but you can't miss those.
Looks like the Rockets are going to jump down into man-to-man here. It's their length really stands out at you as Bruner drives on Burton all the way to the cup, puts it up, no good. Rebound Godby, puts it up, no good. Rebound Burton, number 4 for the Rockets, and they're off and running. Rogers now to number 10, Craig, slowing it down. Dribbles left into traffic, puts it up over 2 defenders, no good, no call. Ben Godby with the rebound and kicks it up for the Jumpers. Whitaker set for a 3. Rare miss there by the young man as the Rockets have it in transition, 2-on-1. Nice finish at the cup for our number 10, Craig, for the Rockets. They'll put them down 2.
Craig leads the scoring for the Rockets with 5.
Ben Godby taking it in on 2 defenders off the glass, no good. Looking for contact, no call early on here for both teams. It's a tough physical game here. Wide open opportunity there in the corner for number 24, Wilson, for the Rockets, and misses. Whitaker has the ball, and he's going to bring it up and set the offense here. Try to slow the pace down a little bit. Both teams have been up and down, high octane, fast, speeding it up. Absher thought about the 3. Godby kicks it down to his big man, number 33, Bruner. Nice touch in the lane and scores.
Ron Young has been trying to get his shooters open early, but Bruner's been forced down low.
He really posted up really well. Number 33, Jack Bruner. Wide open underneath this. Rogers got the contact, and it's good. Big play for the Rockets to keep them in it. Swing the tide of the momentum here a little bit.
Josh Bruner will replace Josh Lewis for the Briar Jumpers. Burton and Parsons will come out for the Rockets.
I tell you what, watching Coach Cash on the sideline, he really just is very immersed with his kids and finds ways to motivate them by talking to them each time they come to the sideline. Young man is
It's a very underrated aspect of coaching.
Absolutely, it is. Goes a long way.
Positive
Gets a lot out of his guys here.
Left-handed.
Laid up by Whitaker in traffic. No call after all the contact, and the Rockets have it, and they're up and running. Rogers lays it up. Too hard, misses. Scramble for the loose ball. 24. Wilson has it. Tipped out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to go jumpers.
Along with being a very informative basketball and all-around sports program here at Maroon Sports Network, we're also a fashion critiques. How do you feel about Coach Cash's red pants?
I like it. I'll be honest with you. I think it's flashy. I like it. Good for him.
He stands out.
I can't wear it, but that young man
he pulls it off.
Way to go, Coach Cash. Jack Bruner in the corner for the jumpers. He's going to go all the way to the cup. Lays it up as he sees the mismatch on him is number 20, Hunt, who's having just a time guarding him. Jack using his broad shoulders to get to the basket, create contact. Jack Bruner at the line. Shoots his first one. Too hard off the iron. Hits the back end of the rim and bounces out. 18-16 jumpers here in the second quarter. It's 4 minutes, 51 seconds. Brandon Foister and Nate Unthink calling the game here tonight for you.
Bruner missed two.
Goes to Hunt. Craig brings it up. Walter Craig for the Rockets. He's going to drive right. Had a mismatch, kicks it out to number 35, Dunaway. Dunaway finds number 24, Wilson on the other end. They are going to call now. That's Hunt's. That's Craig's, I'm sorry. Sorry, number 20, Hunt's third foul. Sorry, second foul.
Bruner missed both those free throws, but made up for it on the next trip down, taking that charge.
Coach Cash is protesting the block charge call there. It's always going to be one of those plays I see even in college basketball, Nate, that's very inconsistent. You know, we all look for the definition of it, and it's never called.
Especially in high school when you don't have a restricted area.
Right. Nor a shot clock. Whitaker back to Parsons. Might be a long two. His foot was on the line. Rebound Godby. He's there to get it. Kicks it back out to Whitaker for three. No good again.
Oh.
And all I know is Josh Bruner hits the deck. Big box out for the loose ball here. It's going to stay with the jumpers. Josh Bruner inbounding, looking for Godby. And they're trying to get it to Absher, who can't get his hands on the ball, and it's out of bounds. Going to go Rockets.
Cash is giving the ref an earful.
And right now, it's already starting to look like this is a tournament game where every possession matters.
It sure does.
Crowd is starting to get into it here. There's that buzz in the air here in Pulaski County Gym. Here is Walter Craig met by a block on number 4, Loneski. Out of bounds. They're going to say Somerset ball. You think it doesn't matter around here in this gym tonight? Certainly feels like it does.
Very low scoring second period.
Ben Godby with the ball finds his big man Loneski. He's met with the block at the rim, and they call a foul on number 10, Craig. Literally the same play on the other end. Coach Cash is pleading with the Stripes. What do I have to do to get a call around here? First free throw up for number 4, Loneski. Landon, he's a center, and Nate, he's a sophomore. Looks like he's going to be a good prospect for the jumpers.
Very good goalkeeper.
Yeah, good rim protector here. Second one's up, it's no good. Rebound goes back to Loneski on the floor. Number 12 gets it for the Rockets to keep it alive and gets it to Rogers, who throws it away. They're going to say it was tipped by the jumpers. Going to stay with the Rockets. Man, very physical game here. 35. Dunaway's got it in the corner. Gets it back to Craig. Back over to number 12. Back to 35. Dunaway underneath. Can't hold on to it. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Rockets. Somerset faithful pleading. Inbounds to Dunaway. Dunaway tried to hand off to number 10, Craig. Couldn't find him. 23, Parsons has the ball. Dribbles right. Spins on Whitaker to the cup. Met by
Travel.
contact, and they call him for traveling. Both teams petitioning for the stripes because right now it's a very physical game. Very physical game. Here is Ben Godby all the way to the cup, finger roll, 21-16. It seems like he's getting better and better, Nate.
Yes, he is.
Young man, Ben Godby. Dunaway thought about the three, puts the ball on the floor, kicks it over to dribble drive to number 12, Kidwell.
Bruh.
Kidwell back to Rogers, number 5, in traffic. And they're going to call Somerset guard.
It's only second quarter, and that far ref over there is already fed up at Somerset student section.
Yeah. It's like, that's enough already. Inbounding the ball now for the Rockets, is Craig. Now Dunaway has it in the corner. Dribbles into the lane. Mid-range has been tough for the Rockets today. Met by Lonski, nothing there. Rebound is loose to the jumpers. They're off and running. Here's Whitaker all the way to the lane. Can't get the bunny to fall. Rebound, Rogers. Quickly up into the half court. Kiss it to Kidwell for 3. No good.
30-second timeout jumpers.
We're going to thank our sponsor.
If you need a quality work uniform, rugs replaced, new dust mops to keep it fancy, or your bathroom supplies topped off, call Cintas at 606-679-3703. We'll get you ready for the workday.
I'm Chandler Godby.
And I'm Aiden Wesley, and using Centos is a touchdown in our book.
Thanks, Centos, for your support of the Maroon Athletics.
We are back. Nate Unthink, 21-16. Jumpers right now, but really every possession here seems to swing the momentum back to each team, and Rockets are down, but they're definitely not out.
Yes, the refs have had to make questionable calls on both ends. Trying to find a steady rhythm here.
Offensively, they're really struggling when they get in the lane. Somerset is not making anything easy for them when they penetrate past the nail, and it's been really tough offensively early on for the Rockets. Godby spin move, guarded by Rogers here. Kicks it out to Absher. Absher back to Bruner. Bruner dribbles in, looking for his mismatch. Kicks it back to Godby to the wing. Stolen away here by number 23, Parsons. Intercepting the ball for the Rockets. Rogers in the half court, back to Parsons. Parsons hands off back to Rogers to set up offensively. Rogers guarded by Godby. Absher is going to guard number 24, Wilson, now out with the ball. Back to Rogers on the left wing. Nothing down low as he kicks it back to number 10, Craig. Walter Craig kicks it back to number 12, Kidwell. Back to Craig for 3. It's good. Big shot right there. 21-19, where the Rockets needed it the most.
Craig leads the Rockets in scoring with 8.
Ingrid Whitaker met by 2 Rocket defenders as Kidwell is all over him. Whitaker takes a step, Euro step, misses it off the glass. Rebound goes to the Rockets. Here is number 23, Parsons, down low, kicks it outside to 24 for 3. Wilson, who's in and out. Rebound due now. Can't get the bunny to go as Parsons stolen away. Right back to the Rockets. Rogers down low to 24. Wilson, who scores this time. Tie game. 40 seconds here before the end of the first half. Both teams look alive here. This is a district tournament match. Everything Coach Cash wants out of his team right now, he's getting it.
Good way to battle back to tie it up before the break.
Absher's got the ball stolen away. Parsons got it. Fouled from behind by Jack Bruner. Big time play there as we have a short timeout with 18 seconds left to go, as we're going to thank our sponsors here at Maroon Sports Network.
If you need that warm hot tub put in before the cold weather sets in, that roof put on your garage or home, a sign to advertise your new or existing business, or just something big and heavy moved or removed, look no further than Crane and Boom. They can provide you with the utmost professional heavy lifting services anywhere in the state of Kentucky. Contact Josh Anderson at 606-305-1832 and trust the heavy lifting to us.
Back here at Pulaski County Gym, tie game, Nate, right now. What do you like early on in this first half that you've seen?
It's very, very physical. It reminds me of the 12th Region Championship matchup in this very gym a year ago, where somewhat low-scoring affair, and with every possession meaning immense.
This game is brewing to be a classic. I bet we're in it for the long haul. There's a lot of excitement yet to be had in this.
Yes, we are. Very
it's
physical.
Come down to the wire for both teams.
Both teams are guarding the ball.
Right now, out of the timeout, Coach Cash motivating his crew right now, coaching them up. This guy, I'm a believer in Coach Aaron Cash down here, what he's doing with this Rocket team here. Really got them buying in, and a young group. He's got a lot to look forward to. This team,
still
right
by
now,
Jack
as
Bruner.
they turn it over out of bounds, Godby's got it and is going to run all the way to the basket. Nothing's called. It's going to stay with the jumpers.
Godby loves that spin move.
Inbounding underneath their own goal as the jumpers. Absher has it. Rockets playing really well defensively right now in the last 2 minutes. Really hammered down here on the jumpers. Absher has the ball. Back to the
Bruner
top
coming to screen for Bruner.
He's going to take an NBA three. No good at the buzzer. Here is our score at the half. 21 apiece between the Rockets and the jumpers. Folks, stick around here at Maroon Sports Network. We got a classic brewing here. It's the appetizer, the first of 2 games tonight. Next is the Maroons and Rebels. But first, let's thank our sponsors here at Maroon Sports Network.
Welcome to Somerset, Kentucky, where you can experience the big city feel right here in our downtown. From craft breweries to top-notch dining experiences, savor plenty of local flavor. Shop at our signature boutiques and gift stores or catch a live performance at our newest venue, the Virginia. Our downtown comes alive with sights, sounds, and memorable experiences. With hundreds of miles of trails and streams, outdoor adventure abounds in Somerset, Kentucky. Go hiking, biking, trail riding, ATV riding, or just soak up the sun. Make plans to explore all of our natural wonders. Somerset is the capital of Lake Cumberland and the houseboat capital of the world. With 1,255 miles of shoreline, the water sport activities are endless. Boat, ski, wakeboard, tube, or paddle, we encourage it all. Come explore all of this and more in the spirit of Southern Kentucky. Somerset is rich in arts and agriculture. As the car cruise capital of Kentucky, we offer free family festivals that celebrate art, music, and food. Our downtown farmers market is a community gathering place that supports local producers and craftsmen. Follow our downtown mural trail, which tells Somerset's story through outdoor art experiences. We have something for everyone. Pack your bags and come see Somerset, the spirit of Southern Kentucky.
Hendrickson understands that work is not only a way to satisfy your personal drive and ambitions, but it's also a means for you to provide for yourself and your families.
Paid holidays, paid time off.
You can earn several different bonuses towards the end of the year.
It's the first place I've ever worked where you're not treated like a number. You work for Hendrickson, you're part of the family.
The work schedule, and then also the company-sponsored events. We have pool parties, Christmas parties, softball tournaments, kickball tournaments, all the fun things. And the management knows you. I mean, the management participates. They know everybody by name. It's like a big family.
Becoming a valued member of the Hendrickson team provides you with a full complement of benefits that include medical, dental, health, life insurance, and disability insurance, as well as a flexible spending account, a 401k, and a pension plan. Hendrickson will also offer financial assistance if you decide to adopt a child. Each Hendrickson location also has activities ranging from softball teams, golf outings, to company-sponsored family picnics. Activities vary from location to location based on employee interests and input. Hendrickson feels strongly about promoting and developing from within the organization. Employees are truly our most important asset. Hendrickson, the world rides on us.
From all of us at Godby Realty and Auction, wishing the best of luck to all the boys and girls teams playing in the district and regional tournaments coming up. The greatest time in the Bluegrass, Sweet 16 basketball. Realty and Auction, a real estate auction company that's been in business in Pulaski County for 58 years. If you have a need to sell residential, commercial, farm, or personal property, give us a call. Rick Barker at 606-678-4865.
We're back at Pulaski County Gym, tied up here between the Jumpers and the Rockets at halftime, 21 apiece. Nate Unthink. Nate, we also have a special guest with us up here in the box who's going to be joining us for a little bit. Of course, it's my main man, sophomore for the Maroons, Pulaski County Maroons, Mr. Will the Thrill Blankenship. Will, love seeing you, man. How's it going?
Well, it's going all right. I mean, it's hard news to hear about the injury, but, at least I'm a junior, and I'm trying to be optimistic about it, and got next year. I'm just going to, push through it. And I got a lot of people supporting me, too, so that always helps.
Well, Will, I got the news last night from our sidekick here in the middle, Nate, sending the message to me where it just basically took the wind out of our sails when we were right in the middle of the game when we read it live. And, of course, it's bad circumstances having you to join us like you are right now, but you're here, and right now, like you just said, this is a role right now where your teammates have shown the support that they still need you, and we need you here. And for all of our listeners that aren't unaware, Will had an unfortunate injury towards the end of last Thursday night's competition at Boyle County that has now sidelined him from the district tournament and rest of season play. But nonetheless, Will is here, still smiling that I saw at the end of the day at shoot around for our guys. And I just love that regardless of the circumstance that's going on and surrounding us, you're still finding a way to persevere. I want you to talk to me a little bit about that because I've really enjoyed watching your game and watching you progress. What is it from basketball that you can see that's similar to what you take and utilize in your life? Like, say, the classroom. I know how you are academically and how responsible you are and how on top of things you are. What is it that from the game of basketball that's taught you that you can carry?
Well, a lot of people say that you can look at how somebody plays basketball and look at like how they go through life, and all it takes is hard work, determination. You know, I mean, that's what it takes to get through life, not just basketball. You know, like I look at my teammates, and you know, this is the most important time of the year, so there can't be any frowning faces. You got to smile through it. Like, you know, you got to be there for the teammates because you know they're going to be there for me. So.
I loved it. I loved seeing your teammates rallying around you, too, just in the short time that I saw you today at the end of the school day. And I love that you're here. And, of course, you're going to sit with us here and call a little bit of the second half action that you have right here. Two teams right here, Will. Literally right now, with the way the pendulum has swung, it's a coin toss, and I think this is going to come down to a classic right here. What do you like right here?
I mean, they got to get Andy Whitaker going again. I mean, he knocked down some shots the first quarter, but and Ben Godby, they got to get them two going. And then Rockcastle, you know, they're playing some good basketball right now. And even though they're still tied, like it seems like their momentum's going their way right now.
Even though we have their season records in front of us, it's a new season. It's literally 0-0. If you're in it right now, you're playing for the dream to keep rolling on as you want to keep playing and see how long you can ride in this ride. And right now you're seeing the emotions take place that defensively everything feels like it's just a little different and tight. You got that buzz in the atmosphere right here. And right now you're starting to see how some teams feed off of it and other teams get really, really tight. So what you like right here as far as the shooting goes?
Well, you can tell whether a person has guts or not whenever it comes to, you know, region time and district time, whether they're going to make the shots or not. And, I mean, you kind of tell who the real shooters are, you know, and I wish I could be out there shooting with them. But as Coach Fraley said, during district time and region time, the deficits of the regular season between teams, they usually cut in half.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anything can happen. I mean, like you said, it's 0-0, you know, your record's back to 0-0. Anything can happen.
Very well said. Right now, as we get ready to start the second half, 20 seconds counting down, it looks like the Briar Jumpers are going to get first possession to start the third quarter. Folks, both teams are being coached up on the sidelines. It's physical, it's basketball, and it's not even March yet. High school basketball in the state of Kentucky is very special time of the year. So here we go. Getting ready to start a fresh 8 minutes on the clock. Ben Godby going to inbounds for the Jumpers. Looks like he's going to hit Jack Bruner here in the back. Josh Bruner, my bad. Whitaker down to Godby, high-low, finds Lonski. Big target for the Briar Jumpers, puts it up and in. Trying to find something easy where everybody's kind of feels like they're back on their heels a little bit. That's a good play out of the halftime.
Somerset, they like to run a lot of screens, you know, run people off back screens, you know, ball screens.
Treat it like a boxing match. You know, literally, They'll take a jab. They want a jab. They're in it for a marathon, not in it for the knockout punch right away. And really, it's just what teams can do to grind it out, fighting through the screens, like you said, up top, and not trying to take shortcuts defensively. Walter Craig got some contact there, shooting two now for the Rockets. It's his first. Second crowds for the second games are starting to file in, and the atmosphere starts to change just a little bit more here tonight in Pulaski County Gym. Second free throw is in and out. Rebound goes to Godby. Godby finds his lead man right now, Josh Bruner. We've got a call right now away from the ball. Hand check. Number 5. Rogers, they're going to whistle up on this one.
The game's getting a little chippy.
Looks like it's going to start to get tighter now as far as the calls go.
Right.
Got to keep your head in it, stay in it every play here for both teams. Whitaker now has it. Dribble drive to Absher at the top, back to Whitaker. Whitaker, two-man game to Lonski. Finds Bruner open in the left-hand corner. Got it. Like you said, all in the assist right there. Big-time basketball play there. Here comes Craig now for the Rockets trying to answer. Dribble drive, handoff to number 12, Kidwell. Kidwell finds Dunaway right now in the corner. Back to Kidwell for three. Off the glass in the front iron, no good. Whitaker has it. Looking for his big man. Tapped out of bounds. Back to the Rockets. Big-time swing right there. Coach Young for the Jumpers pleading with the officials as Rogers brings it up for the Rockets. Briar Jumpers are in man-to-man. Kidwell has it, strong with the ball at the top of the key now. Finds Craig at the right-hand side. Back down to number 20, Hunt, who gets the foul called. It looks like it might go on Godby, I'm not sure. And it is number 4, Lonski. Coach Cash really coaching up this young nucleus he has right here. He's created at Rockcastle. They're young. Future's bright for really both teams.
Right.
Playing a lot of underclassmen.
Yeah, they got a lot of good players in like the underclassmen. I mean, that's good news for the coaches.
Absolutely, and very big. A lot to look forward to for both teams. Here is Hunt at the line for his second. It's good. 1 point deficit now, 26. I want to say 25, but score says 24. I don't think it's changed yet. 6 minutes, 12 seconds left. Godby with the ball for the Jumpers. Finds dribble drive. Josh Bruner back to Absher in the left corner. Bruner drives right down the lane. He's met by Hunt. Rejected, out of bounds. Back to the Rockets. What looked like an open lane. Big-time defensive play there by Hunt. To jump in there and send it back. And that kind of changes things right now.
Rockcastle's length will it'll affect the dribble drive. You know, layups don't come easy for Rockcastle.
Got rim protectors like these guys who will go up and go after it. Diving on the floor is Kidwell and Bruner. It's still to the Rockets. Rogers has it. He's going to bring it up for the Rockets now and get into the offense. Into the lane, lays it up off the left-hand corner. It's no good. Stripped out of the hands of both players between Lonski and Kidwell, and they're going to call a loose ball foul. They're going to call Dunaway on that, and it's going to go back to the Jumpers. Interesting swing there. Bruner has it for the Jumpers, bringing it up slowly here to Godby. Now to Whitaker, who's been quiet for the last little while for the Jumpers. He's been met by two defenders everywhere he goes. Right. Lonski's finding it, can't find the bottom of the cup underneath. Both teams missing the bunnies. Number 4, Lonski called for the foul.
Big-time games, layups, they got to be made, big-time games.
Oh, yeah. A lot of missed bunnies there that can come back to haunt you here in this fourth quarter. Right now, a one-possession game, 2-point lead for the Jumpers. Got to be strong with the ball as Rogers throws it away. Turned over as Godby has it for the Jumpers, bringing it up. Bruner in the corner, met by Kidwell. Dunaway's going to guard Godby at the top of the key. Drives to Absher for three. No good. Rebound goes to number 20, Hunt for the Rockets. Gets it to Rogers. Back to Dunaway. To Kidwell in the corner for three. No good. Rebound Jumpers. Godby back to the top of the key. Finds Bruner, baseline. Drives, nothing there. Absher picks it up, kicks it back to Whitaker at the top of the key. He drives in, kicks it out to Godby for a three. In and out, rebound goes to Craig for the Rockets. Rogers has it, kicks it up to Dunaway. He's underneath, lays it up and in, and ties this game at 26 apiece. 4 minutes, 10 seconds counting down in this third quarter. It's been fast-paced. Not a whole lot right here going that's easy for both teams.
Low-scoring game. The intensity is very high.
Godby with the pull-up.
Shot.
It's good. Pause right here by the officials as a Rockets player ties his shoes.
That right there is Godby's shot. If Somerset can get more looks for him like that, then They should be
right there
well
at that
off
elbow.
an offensive end.
He's very strong in his wingspan as he gets to the cup. He really utilizes every part of his body.
Yeah, he's
when
way
he plays.
to finish over a lot of defenders.
Looks like his game has changed a lot in a year.
It has.
Kudos to the coaching staff at Somerset there. Number 23 right now, Parsons has it. Kicks it back to 24, Wilson. Wilson back to Dunaway for three. No good. Rebound, fight for the ball. Goes to 20, Hunt. Back to Craig for three. No good. Back to Hunt with another offensive rebound. Craig into the cup and one. And the crowd is on their feet. Coaching staff for the Rockets love what they see there with the offensive rebounding. Kept that drive alive. Big time play there by Craig, Walter Craig. Free throws up. Rockets take the lead. Bruner has it for the Jumpers. Bringing it up, kicks it up to the number 5, Lewis, in the corner. We've got a foul away from the ball. And that's going to be on Rogers. Third team foul as Dunaway checks back in for Rogers. Jumpers has the ball underneath their own basket. Bruner kicks it back to Whitaker in the corner for three. He creates space. It's no good. Ball is loose. Back to Lewis underneath. Rejected by Walker. And they're going to call the foul right now on, looks like, Jack Bruner. So they're going to whistle up on that.
Seems like Rockcastle's picking up momentum, and seems like they have all the
every rebound and offensive possession now matters. It's getting chippy here. Rockets have come to play here the second half. Dunaway met with nothing, kicks it over to 24 Wilson. Back to Parsons. Parsons now puts it on the floor. Back outside to Dunaway. Dunaway thought about the three, drives right, spins. They're going to call offensive foul. Little hesitant there with the ball, and they're going to call that every time. Turnover there. Rockets with the 1-point lead right now. Low scoring right now. It could go either way here. The Jumpers bringing it up as nothing's been easy for both teams offensively. Into the game is number 23, Jacob Bartley for the Briar Jumpers.
Nice finish.
And that was Ben Godby with the finish at the cup. Young man has come to play. We got a who's who here tonight, guys. Will Blankenship, Nate Unthink, and Chris Fabrizio behind us here. Three-pointer by the Rockets puts them up 2. It's a big swing right here offensively. Bruner thought about the three, and he drives in. Lays up a prayer, no good. Kind of off balance there by the young man, and rebound goes to the Rockets.
Whenever Jack Bruner gets the ball, he does not care to shoot it, does he?
Cash is pleading with the stripes right now. Like, Jumpers falls back into his zone right now. See if the Rockets can shoot him out of it.
Seems like the Rockets are.
24, Wilson has the ball. Back to Craig, who's had himself quite the second half here. Parsons has it. Dribble drive. Met with this, well, a little bit of a trap there. Craig has the ball at the elbow, dribbles it out. Doesn't like what he sees. Kicks it back to Dunaway. Back to Wilson for three. Heat check, in and out, and it's going to go to Bartley with the rebound. Elbows were swung, no foul was called. Godby wide open for three, and it's good. Big time play there by the Jumpers. Nobody got back defensively and met their assignment. 1-point game here. 28 seconds till the end of the third quarter.
Really good way to start off the district play. Hard-fought battle right now.
Right now for the Rockets is Dunaway holding it for the last shot, it looks like. Boy, you can feel it in this gym right now. Craig has it. Back to Parsons, back to Dunaway. Dunaway's looking for Craig, nothing there. Dunaway's gonna let it fly. Off the cylinder, no good. And it's a 1-point lead for the Briar Jumpers as they get out of the third quarter, down most of the quarter. Quite a play here by the Rockets and the Jumpers. They've set up a classic here for this first game appetizer. We're going to thank our sponsors right now. Folks, hold on. We'll be right back.
We cross-reference the value of your car with multiple sources. And here at Don Franklin, we think it's worth more.
Are you serious?
When it comes to trading and selling, Don Franklin invests more in you.
For real?
Not just your vehicles.
Sorry, man. I don't know what came over me.
Happens all the time.
Sell us your vehicles. We really do pay more.
We're back at Pulaski County Gym. Nate, Will had to leave during that break to go to the locker room to be a teammate.
Duty calls.
Glad that the young man stopped by. And folks, if you can, please lift up Will Blankenship in your thoughts and your prayers. He is a young man that I strive to be, and he is going through a lot right now. And young man, you can just see it on his face. And we love Will. We love all that he does for our school and our community. And Will, I'm a big fan.
Promising future for him.
Absolutely,
for sure.
There is. Dunaway starting the fourth quarter as it looks to be a classic here. Wilson looking for now Craig. Puts it up. Hunt gets the whistle on Bartley.
I love to see that Somerset has fell back into the zone. They need to use their length, especially on an off shooting out for the Rockets.
Right out of the end of the quarter, Coach Cash says we're going to go down low and we're going to make them blow the whistle. Send their guys to the line. You love the call. Hunt misses the first free throw, as those can be crucial in a game like this where it's very low scoring.
Rockcastle's in the bonus.
Second free throw's up. Too hard, and it's in and out. Rebound goes to Bruner. Bruner finds Josh Bruner, who's going to bring it up for the Briar Jumpers. Ingrid Whitaker has the ball. Guys all over him, nothing there. Godby's got it, lets it go off the dribble, draws nothing. Rebound goes to 33, Jack Bruner. And they're going to say the ball's going to stay with the Jumpers. Jack Bruner inbounds to Josh Bruner. Josh brings it up in a hurry, finds Jack down low, who's dribbling in all the way to the cup. He's met with a layup and extends this Briar Jumper lead to 3.
And Bruner does the international signal for he's too little coming back down on defense.
Big time play. Here's Dunaway. He's got the ball, kicks it back out to Craig. Craig's going to let a 3 go. It's good. Tie game. Woo, big time shot by the young man. Whitaker brings it up in a hurry. He finds Bruner. Bruner back to Godby, looking for the call from the sideline. Whitaker puts it on the floor. He's going to drive left. They're going to call a timeout on Somerset's side, and we're going to take a timeout here in the booth. Folks, it's tie game here in Pulaski County Gym.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Cumberland Valley National Bank, one of our sponsors. Thank you. We're back at Pulaski County Gym. Nate, 35-35. What's
All
it
tied
gonna
up.
come down to?
I have a feeling it's going to come down to the last possession. It's had to make up for this all night long. It's been back and forth. It's just going to be come down to who can make the last shot.
Taking care of the basketball. It's the most important thing on the floor is the basketball.
Control the ball, box out, and hit your free throws.
Rebounding, free throws, everything that you practice. Comes to the takeaway right now as the Somerset band is playing the Avengers theme right now, as starting to pick up here in Pulaski County Gym. Bruner has the ball for the jumpers, finds Absher, down low to Godby. He's met by two defenders from the Rockets. Rockets in man-to-man. Dribble drive, handoff, Bruner to Whitaker. Whitaker drives left, spins right, gets into the lane, kicks it out to Absher. Thought about the deep three, kicks it back out.
The Bride Jumpers will
Godby
reset.
waiting on the call here. He's going to drive left, hand it to Bruner. Bruner spins, he shoots a three. It's in and out. Rebound goes to the big man for the Rockets, and that is Craig, who's had himself quite a second half for the Rockets. Young man's come to ball tonight. Here's Dunaway, number 35. Gets into the lane, puts it off the glass and in.
Good drop step to get where he wanted.
Big basket there, Nate. Off balance shot by Whitaker, and here comes the Rockets. Gets into the lane, and they're going to call
foul on the floor.
On the floor here on, I want to say Whitaker?
Yes.
Folks at home, if it feels like we're yelling at you, it's because it's quite a crowd here. We have no headphones. Can't hear a darn thing. But we're here bringing you this classic of a basketball game here between the Rockets and the Jumpers. Pulaski County Gym, it's district tournament play. It's tournament time. It's exciting. First free throw down by Wilson is good. Extends the Rockets lead to 3. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Second free throw's up. It's good. 4-point lead by the Rockets. Rocket faithful trying to get something going right now here. Coach Cash is clapping his hands, loving the output right here by his young men. They've come to play tonight. Whitaker drives left, gets to the cup. He's met and rejected by Wilson, and they're going to call Craig for the foul, it looks like. And that's his third. Or I'm sorry, Hunt, number 20, Hunt.
I think Lineski's going to check in for Jack Bruner after this free throw.
Big play there. Whitaker now at the line, shooting one in a bonus, and he misses the first. Landon Lineski comes back in. He had himself quite a game, and then it got quiet for a little bit. As when the Jumpers wanted to go down low, he was there to clean up things up and make things happen. Second free throw, no good, missed by Whitaker. 39-35. That's the player of the game, number 10 in my eyes. Craig has had quite a game tonight.
He leads the game in scoring.
Yeah, Dunaway, spin move, look pretty, got the foul called. They're going to call it on number 4, Lonsky. Comes into the game, they go right at him, and they get the foul. Good game plan there by Coach Cash. Dunaway at the line, and this is where games are won. First free throw's up, it's good. This is what happens when we have sideline fans sitting next to each other. We have quite a tiff right here in front of us.
Rockcastle and Somerset fans, a certain portion of them don't seem to like each other. Maybe sit a little too close for tonight's contest.
Second free throw's up, it's good. Folks, we're going to go to this timeout and take a timeout of our own commercial break. Stick around.
If you need a quality work uniform, rugs replaced, new dust mops to keep it fancy, or your bathroom supplies topped off, call Cintas at 606-679-3703. We'll get you ready for the workday.
I'm Chandler Godby.
And I'm Aiden Wesley, and using Centos is a touchdown in our book.
Thanks, Cintas, for your support of the Maroon Athletics.
We're back on the air. It's 41-35. Nate, what we talked about with free throw shooting, this could mean everything with 5 minutes left here.
Yes.
Plenty of basketball left to be played, though.
Yes. Each team will get a chance to – the game is in each of these teams' hands to just do what they know best and make shots.
We can see how 6 points can be diminished really, really quick in high school basketball.
Absolutely,
No,
yes.
if you're not comfortable with your either team right now, if you're the Rockets, you're not comfortable. Bruner brings it up for the jumpers. Godby has it quick to his big man Lonski, quick two. It's a big-time basket right there for the guys. Full court pressure applied by the jumpers here. Trying to swing the pendulum of momentum here as Dunaway, number 35 for the Rockets, met by a defender, Absher, at the top of the key.
Absher with the reach.
On the floor. Dunaway at the line for his first. Off the front iron. Rebound by number 20.
Big offensive rebound.
Hunt. Big play. Dunaway gets another chip at it. Hunt with the rebound. And they're going to call Hunt for the rebound there. And, wow. That's his third.
I'm not sure what the ref saw there.
They're going to say he went over the back. And Godby's got the ball for the jumpers. Cash is pleading with the Stripes. What do we have to do? That was a big-time rebound there. Here is Bruner with the ball. Bruner kicks it off to Godby. Godby got in the air, which is usually a bad decision. Back to Bruner for three. It's no good. Rebound Lonski off the back end of the iron. Puts it up and in.
He's had a big quarter.
41-39 as the big man has kind of changed things for the Briar Jumpers here and bailed them out. Dunaway behind the back, into the lane, throws it up, gets his own miss. Back to Wilson underneath, puts it up and in. Big play by Wilson there underneath for the Rockets. Jumpers, Godby has the ball. He dribbles left, into the lane with two defenders. It's in and out. Rebound, Lonski, who else? And they're going to call and one right here. 43-41 to try to chip into this lead. The big guy, they've had no answer for.
That's 3 straight trips and 3 straight layups on that right block.
Change the way that they're going to have to play here. Manage fouls. First free throw is up by the big man. It's no good. 43-41. Rockets still in charge. As number 12 here, Kidwell, kicks it back over to Rogers, the point guard for the Rockets. Wilson has the ball. Number 24, the top of the key guarded by Whitaker. Kidwell has it, dribbles left. Finds number 20, Hunt. And there's the player, Craig, with the ball. You want to have the ball in his hands for sure. Kidwell, back to Rogers. Nothing there as Whitaker's all in his grill. Rogers dribbles left, looking for something to go here. Here's Wilson with the ball. He's got the ball, kicks it over to Kidwell. Down low to Hunt. Big play by Hunt to answer right back with an and one of his own. 3 minutes flat to play. Rockets were very patient right there with the basketball and didn't try to force anything like they were doing in the first half, Nate.
Yes, with the lead, the right thing to do there is just wait for the best shot.
Rockcastle's going to call a timeout. We're going to take a timeout of our own here at Maroon Sports Network. It's 45-41, Rockets on top. We're back at Pulaski County Gym. It's 45-41. 3 minutes left to go in this game. Nate, what you calling right here, man?
Son telling. I just think it can go either way, really. It's a coin flip.
Do you feel that course of adrenaline going through your veins right now? Like,
yes.
I feel it right now, and I have no stock in either team, but it's exciting. This is a great high school basketball game that we got.
It's therapeutic just to sit down and watch a game when you really when you don't have a big interest.
Oh, so just before the break, number 20 made a great play, and that is Hunt for the Rockets with an and one play. And he's been having his hands full tonight with number 4 on Somerset Lonesky, who's no longer in the game. Free throws up, and it's good. 5-point lead for the Rockets, 2 minutes, 59 seconds. Coach Cash is clapping his hands. He's motivating me. I love it. Godby's got the ball. Finds Absher for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Wilson. Rogers is going to bring it up, and Coach Young is calling for his team to pressure the ball. Rogers has it now at the top of the key. He's fouled by Bruner early in the shot clock right there.
It's very early in the possession to go ahead and foul.
Seems like there was a miscommunication there. Bruner was actively doing what he thought he was coached to do, and Ryan Young saying, no, it's too early right now. Make sure you pressure the ball up front. Don't foul yet. We're not in that situation. Number 5, Rogers, is at the free throw, hits it. 6-point lead by the Rockets as this young team is growing up before our eyes right here. I like the moxie of this team. Next free throw is up. It's good.
Here we go. Rockcastle up 7.
48-41. Coach Cash clapping his hands, getting things going. Here's Godby off the glass. It's no good. Rebound, and it goes to number 10, Craig, who's fouled in the backcourt. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Nate, I'm not sure they need to be fouling right now.
It's way too early.
You kind of want to go to that extended game when it's about a minute 30, minute 50. Still a little early, because right now these free throws can really create another degree of separation for the Rockets.
Yeah,
Craig has really been that player tonight for me. First free throw's up, it's good, 49-41. This young man, I tell you what, he can strap it up for me any day. This number 10, Craig, he can play for me any day.
Just a freshman.
Yeah. He's got the length, he's got the handles, he's got the shooting. I like this guy. Ingrid Whitaker all the way up court, throws it up. They're going to call it on the floor on number 5, Rogers, who just can't catch a break tonight. That's his 4th foul. As Whitaker goes to the line with the jumpers down 9 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds. This might be the longest 2 minutes and 15 seconds we call in our lives, Nate. First free throw's up. It's good for the jumpers. Whitaker. Shoots his second. In and out. No
That's
good.
A rare
Rebound
miss at the line for
goes
Whitaker.
to Rogers. He is almost surprised himself. He brings it up. Finds his man Wilson underneath.
Travel.
Who turns it over. Down 8 now. Jumpers with the ball. 2 minutes and 7 seconds
Timeout,
left.
Somerset.
Coach Young's going to call a timeout. And right now, Nate, we have an 8-point lead. Like I said, this could be a long 2 minutes and 7 seconds. But right now, if you're the Rockets, take care of the basketball. Really right there, Wilson had a good play at the basket. Probably they rushed that and didn't necessarily need it. but a good aggressive play can sometimes lead to a turnover.
Yeah, Somerset defensively just needs to guard with intensity, guard with the ball, and try to force mistakes. It's way too early to foul. Maybe if you're Rockcastle, spread it out and just toss it around until the clock hits 0.
Well, everybody's pumped up on the Rockets side for their lone trumpeter. He made the ride up here when the rest of the band decided to stay kaput. It was like that last night, but my man's really getting it done.
The lone member of the Rockcastle band in the Nolan Ryan Texas Rangers jersey. You can tell it's a Fashion Network show.
It's district tournament play tonight in Pulaski County Gym. It's 50-42 Rockets. I'm not sure a whole lot of people saw this coming, but right now for the Jumpers, what they need to do is play their style of play where they move the ball and find an open shot. Really, there's still plenty of time on the clock. Anything can happen. Godby's got the ball for the Jumpers. He's bringing it up. He drives right, dribbles into the lane.
Spin move again.
In the
Got
traffic, lays it up and in. That's a tough basket right there. Up 6 now as Craig has it. He finds his point guard Rogers. He kicks it to Wilson. Wilson's met with a double team, and he's fouled by timeout. Now up 6. Rockcastle Rockets with the ball, minute 45. Still a long time on the clock right here.
The boys from Mount Vernon, they're playing really good. They found themselves in a position to win.
Here from this Rocket squad, and that's what I've always said this year, even when they first came in and played regular season. Their length jumps out at you.
Yes.
But then so does their youth on paper, and that just goes to the coaching, and that's kudos to the coaching staff. Coach Aaron Cash right now, out of the 47th district, had his team at the end of the year 15-14, and now just a few plays away and a minute and 45 seconds away of trying to punch their way into their 12th region tournament.
I mean, just looking at this roster, I count 7 underclassmen on this varsity roster, which has to be one of the highest in the region.
7 underclassmen, and they have just really bought into the system and come to play tonight. Kind of taking the crowd by storm right now. Inbounding the ball now is Parsons, finds Rogers. And Rogers now is going to bring the ball up and find himself in a trap right here, but he gets it to Wilson, taking care of the basketball, back to Parsons. Parsons puts it on the floor, and he finds Wilson now. Wilson dribbles left to Rogers. Rogers finds Craig, back to Parsons, back out to the left-hand side to Rogers, and finally Parsons, Absher for the Briar Jumpers fouls.
That's probably one of the last guys I'd want to foul if I was the Briar Jumper.
Yeah. Number 5, Rogers, he's had a tough night tonight. He's playing with 4 fouls, but he's now in it when it matters and now shooting free throws when they matter most. First free throw's up and it's good. Calm, cool, and collective. Lets that first one go, and it looked good for the young man. (51-44) Pulaski County Gym. The Rockets have just come to play tonight and growing up before our eyes. Second free throw is good. And really, Ben Godby's had himself quite a game. He's had all the looks that he likes, getting to the basket, just haven't been quite able to fall, and that's probably because there's 2 defenders on him every time he goes into the lane.
Yes, he's done a good job getting to the spot, but it's just about converting.
Whitaker also been quiet tonight. Off the bounce, shoots a 3, draws nothing. Rebound goes to Craig, number 10. As he puts it on the floor and finds
Ryan Young calls for a press.
Kidwell.
Easily beaten.
Here's Wilson on the other end. He's got the ball for the Rockets. He's met by Bruner and fouled. 52-44. Josh Bruner now has 4 as he is called for the foul there. And Wilson's going to the line to shoot 2. Shot free throws well this half. First one's up and it's good. I jinxed that one.
Announcer's jinx.
52-44. Rockets now kind of in control of their own destiny here, and Jumpers trying to find a prayer. Second free throw's good. It's a 9-point lead. 55 seconds counting down. Bruner's going to dribble it up and shoot a three. It's in and out. Rebound goes to Absher, but they're going to call him on the foul on the back inside. Looks like he grabbed the arm of Craig underneath.
Bit of a push off by Absher there to go get the rebound.
Very physical game, and Craig has shown a lot of poise in this game. Craig's first free throw is up. It's good. Swings to a 10-point lead. Second free throw for Craig is good. 11-point lead, 55-44. Bruner inbounds to Godby. He's getting it up in a hurry. He's going to go coast to coast to the cup. No good. Rebound. Hunt. Loose ball to Absher. Finds it, lays it up and in.
Full timeout by Ryan Young.
Full timeout here for the Briar Jumpers as it is an 9-point game. 41 seconds left to go. Again, ball control and free throws. So far, it's worked in favor for the Rockets as they extended that 4-point lead out in a hurry, and it's all because of their defense and their rebounding. It's been on point tonight. But when it gets to a low-scoring game, Nate, that's where I say early on, when it looks like it's going to be in the 20s for a long time, you better look out, because anything can happen at that point.
Yeah.
You know, the favored team in this, I'm not really sure who it was on paper. I'm going to say it's probably the Jumpers if you're just looking at regular season.
Seating-wise as well.
But, you know, listen, that just goes to show a 15-14 team, it doesn't matter when you come into tournament time. Coach Cash really got these guys believing tonight. Here is Parsons inbounding to Rogers. Rogers is met with a double team, and finally they're going to call a timeout for the Rockets.
30-second timeout on the Rockets.
Somerset student section came out with the blackout theme tonight.
Yeah, I see that now. Yeah,
it's looking like they won't have to change their attire as they head to the funeral of their boys basketball season.
Jersey night over here on Rockcastle County's student section. See a lot of different assortment of jerseys. We've got the Bengals, the Kentucky Wildcats, the Los Angeles Dodgers, St. Louis Cardinals.
See the Andy Dalton Bengals jersey up there?
What's that?
Andy Dalton Bengals jersey up there.
Andy Dalton Bengals jersey, that's right. A couple of Dallas Cowboy stars I see in there. But right now, the Rockets has the ball. Inbounding as they're met with full court pressure by the Briar Jumpers. Craig catches the inbounds play and is fouled by Bruner, and that's going to foul him out.
Josh Lewis will come in to replace the fouled out Josh Bruner.
And number 10, Craig, Walker Craig. He is a 6'6" freshman and a very good-looking ball player.
He has to have close to 30.
Rockets. Goodness gracious, this kid's future is bright. I like his game a lot. Number 10, Walker Craig. Ingrid Whitaker in a hurry. Off balance,
Double
three.
clutch.
Not the shot that you want early in the shot clock. 29 seconds counting down. Rockets gets it up. And they're going to let them play it out. 11-point lead.
Game.
Jumpers are going to wave the white flag. And the Rockets are going to advance and punch their ticket to the 12th region tournament and the district championship game Thursday night. Wow. Hats off to this team. And what a ride it was for the Briar Jumpers as their season comes to an end. Emotionally, young Ben Godby, Ingrid Whitaker. I mean, what a story and what a season that they had. But when you get into tournament time, anything can happen.
That's back-to-back seasons. Somerset's season comes to an end at the hand of the Rockets.
57-46. You got it right, folks. It's not a typo. The Rockets down the Jumpers tonight in Pulaski County Gym in the first round game here of the district tournament. Season is over for the Jumpers, and the season continues on for the Rockcastle County Rockets. Writing their own story. Coach Cash, you look at this guy. He's down there, and those are the things that really motivates players. I love that. All right, we're going to wrap it up here, folks, and stick around for our continued coverage with the Maroons and Rebels next.